Hey, 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 hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. This is Mpumi K Mbonane and it gives me so much joy to be back. As many of you know, for the month of January, I went on a bit of a hiatus. I just needed perspective. I needed to rest. I needed to come back recharged, ready to give you the best of me, the best of purpose, and for you to realize the best of you. And so I'm back, ready to take on whatever challenge comes, ready to grow, ready to evolve. I hope you are ready to go on this journey with me because, oh, what a journey it's going to be. So, it is February, the month of love. Everyone's mind is on love. People are thinking about who will propose, who will ask them out, who will declare their love. And I just thought, why not hop onto the wagon, take advantage of the period where everyone is already charged up and everyone is already focused if they're not trying to escape from the responsibilities of having a loved one and treating them well. So for the next 4 days, yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I am going to be bringing to you a video series on love. What else? Okay, so I know some of you have heard people say, oh Lord, where is my Boaz? Or you just need to find yourself a Ruth. Okay, nobody tells us what type of person this Boaz was. Nobody cares to tell us what kind of person Ruth was. So I did you the honors of going through the 4 chapters of the book of Ruth in order for me to really understand, in order for us to understand what is it about this Boaz guy, what is it about this Ruth lady. So this entire week, well, with the exception of Friday, but on Friday I'm going to have another video that is going to invite you to a special webinar, but more on that on Friday. Okay, all right. So from now, Monday till Thursday, I'm going to be dropping a video series for you guys where we dissect what a beautiful love story looks like, the elements of these love stories, and how we can pursue our own love stories and be happy. Okay, so today, obviously, we are starting in the book of Ruth, chapter 1. Okay, let's dig right in. So, in verse 1, so not in verse 1, I'm sorry about that. So when you read the book of Ruth, you find out that there was a woman and a man, Naomi and Elimelech, who went to Moab with their 2 sons. Their 2 sons were Mahlon and Chilion. So Elimelech, who was Naomi's husband, died, leaving Naomi with her 2 sons. The 2 sons got married, and at some point they died too. So whoever was left in the story was Naomi, Ruth, and Orpah. Ruth was Chilion's wife, and Orpah was Mahlon's wife. Great. So we're all caught up with the story. Now, what happens in the first chapter is that when these people die, Naomi says to the 2 daughters-in-law, "Hey guys, look, go home. Let me go home because I've heard that the famine in our land in Judah and Bethlehem is over. So I'm going back home. You 2 stay, live your best lives. I mean, I'm old. Nothing else is going to happen to me that's going to benefit you in any way." So they're like, "Oh no, we don't want to leave you. We love you so much." And the lady's like, "Guys, I'm not getting a husband anytime soon. And even if I do, I'm not getting sons that will grow old enough for you to marry again. I got nothing for you, boos. Go find yourself husbands and be happy." So Oprah's like, "Oh, okay, bye, boo." And she leaves. Sadly, that's the last we hear of her. And something that Naomi said is that, "You guys, look, go back to your parents' homes, go back to your gods." So Orpah left Naomi and Ruth for her gods. And unfortunately, that's the last we ever hear of her. So she left Naomi for her gods and a supposed better life, and never heard anything else about her. Ruth is like, "Lady, listen, I am clinging to you for dear life." And when she decides to cling, a beautiful story unfolds. And that is the story we're going to be following. So Ruth cared more about the God that she had found and been introduced to by Naomi and her husband. She cared more about that than the husband she would be missing out on. And with this first point, I would just like to speak on how we sometimes make relationships or marriages an idol. We cling more to the relationship than we cling to the God that brings the relationship, the God that presents the relationship. And that's a bad foundation to start in. If you wanting to be in a relationship, or if you are already in a relationship and your ultimate fulfillment, if whatever this person does and says matters more to you than what God says, you're in danger. You're in danger, because the problem with idols is that you feed them and you starve. And the beauty with being under God's lordship and under God's rulership is that He is the bread of life. He is the spring of water. He feeds us as our God, and we just keep bearing fruit and grow. Everything that our hands touch turns to wonders and beauty. When we cling to Him as the vine, there's no other way for us than to keep growing and to keep producing fruit. And so I'm calling against everyone who has relationships, who holds relationships in such high regard that they've become an idol. I have once been a victim of that. I got into this beautiful relationship, and every devotion I would have would be, how to be a good wife. What this guy thought of me mattered more than what God thought of me. I would literally do things in the presence of God, just so long as the guy is not there to see me do things, and I'm like, okay, but if he's there, I dare not do anything wrong. And what on earth? My relationship was my idol, and God was like, bless this thing, man. That's all I need from you, for you to just bless this thing. And if you're going to make relationships your idol, you are going to come up short every time. You are going to starve, because our idols, our gods, when we feed them, we starve. There just isn't enough food for both you and your idol. There isn't enough room for that. So just introspect before your mind goes into the Boaz or the Ruth or the love situation, relationship, marriage. Just check that it's not an idol. And if you suspect that it could hold more weight than your relationship with God, I suggest that you hold off on it for a while, just until you have your relationship with God right. And I have one other point until this video is over, and we're cutting it so that you can tune into tomorrow's episode. Alright, so in verse 22, we find that Ruth is the last verse of the chapter. Ruth and Naomi actually go to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest. So what we read in verses prior is that Ruth chose the God she had come to know, as opposed to a husband that she was, in air quotes, missing out on, and decided to go to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest. Now look, horrible circumstances brought her and Naomi back to Bethlehem. They had no desire to go, apart from the fact that they were now poor, they were all widowed, and their husbands had died and left them in dire straits. But the beautiful thing is that they refused to stay. I know there's some of you who just, at the thought of love, your stomach goes into knots, your face cringes, you hate the idea of love because you've been hurt far too many times, because they said they loved you, because they said they'd stay, and they left, they broke your heart. I know that some people's engagements got broken, some people are going through divorce, some people just are not chuffed at the idea of love because it broke their hearts. You are watching this video from a place of horrible circumstances having led you here. I understand. The beautiful relationship I'm talking about that became my idol, it broke hearts. It broke in shatters. It crumbled right before me. And there was a season in my life when I thought of love, I got disgusted. When I'd see two people holding hands, walking, I'm just like, girl, you don't know. You don't know that this thing is very short-lived. It will end. Like, do something else with your life. I would look at people's beautiful pictures and just, my gosh, there's nothing beautiful here. But look, love is from God and love is beautiful. And for as long as I chose to stay in that situation, for as long as I choose to stay in that situation, I will not see the beauty. If my lens is a lens of my heart has been broken, no good men exist. Love is a horrible thing. Love will always be a horrible thing for me. So I, like Ruth and Naomi, have chosen to leave Moab, to leave the place where my situation got bad, to leave the place that broke me, to Bethlehem, a place where barley harvest is beginning. What do we know about Bethlehem? We know that King David was born in Bethlehem. We know that our King, our Savior, Jesus, was born in Bethlehem. So Bethlehem is a place of birth. Bethlehem births greatness. And so if you are ready to birth a beautiful relationship, to watch God do amazing things for you and your partner, whether they exist right now or whether they are still going to be presented to you, Bethlehem is a place of abundance. I want your mind and your heart and your focus and your determination to be in Bethlehem, a place of hope, because they had left Bethlehem because there was a famine to go to Moab, and now they're coming back to Bethlehem because it is barley season. Come to the place of hope. Come to the place of abundance. That's what Bethlehem is. That's the end of our video today.